All right, what is going on, team? Today, I was going to show you guys endless survival mode, but turns out I don't even have it unlocked. So in the midst of that, we're actually going to play through our survival night levels today. But first, we're gonna take a trip to our Zen Garden. Guys, we have 3 plants to unveil today. Hell yes, 3 channel plants that, as per usual, you guys can name. We got 3 sprouts right here, and we're probably going to have to water them about 3 to 4 times before they are reviewed. But here's the kicker, guys. Since we were playing our daytime pool levels, from these 3 sprouts, we actually have a pretty good chance to unveil a pool plant, which in theory will, well, and in actuality, will be our first pool plant. I'm really hopeful, guys, that we actually get a single pool plant, and all 3 of these sprouts, once we reveal them, you guys can name. So if you see a plant that you want to add a little bit of personality to, don't be shy. All you have to do is go down in the comments. We have 3 unnamed sprouts. Our umbrella leaf is currently unnamed, our torchwood is currently unnamed, and I will show you guys in just a brief second our nighttime area where we have an unnamed leftward facing fume shroom that you can name. This is Magneto Shroomy Boy, named in our nighttime level episode, I think. But we named a couple of these plants together, guys. This is Magneto Shroomy Boy. You guys can name actually all 3 of these, the Grave Buster, the Sun Shroom, and the leftward facing fume shroom, but we know what these plants are already, so we're gonna skip back to our daytime terrarium, our daytime Zen garden, to reveal our first. Oh, hell yeah, we got a triple shooter. Guys, this 3-peater is all yours to name. Fair game. We're gonna reveal another one and a leftward facing triple shooter, our 3-peater, and we got a right. Oh my gosh, guys, what? 3 3-peaters in a row? We just hit a 3-peat. Okay, if you want to name 1, 2, or all 3 of these 3-peaters, please go down to the comments and do so. I'm gonna make our channel plants a little bit happier than they are currently. Just a reminder, this is Calfee, this is Beanie, and the rest of our channel plants are unnamed. Guys, if you feel the need or speed for naming some plants, please visit the comments. And since one of our plants that is a channel plant needs a spray bottle that we don't have, we're gonna take a quick trip to this shop. I'm gonna show you guys how to get these spray bottles and these fertilizer packs. But other than that, someone asked in a previous episode where I got my upgraded plants, and guys, all you have to do is talk to and give all your money to Crazy Dave. This is how I got 10 seed slots, pool cleaners. I just picked up some rakes for our puzzle adventure. We have some roof cleaners, our repeater upgrade, twin sunflower upgrade, our fume shroom upgrade, and what was asked about in the previous episode, our cattail. This is how you get it. There are some more things, and very important to understand, also our imposter plant and our walnut first aid are also available all through Crazy Dave. We are going to make the rest of our channel plants happy, and then as fast as possible, guys, I'm going to jump straight into our survival adventure. That's it, our survival adventure. Okay, guys, that is our channel plants taken care of, and we are jumping in nighttime hard survival. Hell yes, I'm gonna try and make this a exciting survival saga, but we're gonna have to try out a lot of high-powered strategies and see what we like. Really, since this is a survival level, what is going to happen is we are going to have way more waves than usual. We are also going to have the ability to kind of build out a defense, finish a level, and then continue on to the next level with the same defense. That changes kind of the traditional formula of Plants vs. Zombies, if you will, from being a race towards getting our defense at the end of a single match towards building out a stronger defense over the course of multiple rounds. So we can't forget our Sun Shroom for now. It seems like a basic strategy here in nighttime survival, but I promise you guys that as this develops, it is going to get crazier and crazier. Let's go! Nighttime survival. Here we go, team. Welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies on the channel. Our first zombie is going to be where our rake placement is, so we're not even going to worry about it. Guys, if you're keeping up with the series so far, we just basically completed the game, but unknowingly, I thought I was a little bit farther in the survival levels, so I could just show off the endless levels, but since we have a little bit of work to do, I figured I would include you guys so you can see the madness. Guys, these survival levels get insane. Like I was saying before, we can kind of develop this defense over multiple, I guess, rounds. We'll call them rounds for now. Once we finish this, that will be kind of round 1. We're actually going to have multiple rounds to go through with the same defensive line. Hence why we need to be prepared for a long night ahead of us. And yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying Plants vs. Zombies on the channel. It feels like we got to a major point where the game has basically ended. We have completed Zomboss and all of the standard adventure levels on the channel, which means what? Well, we're hunting down our final 2 achievements. This one is going to be our endless round 20 achievement, but we actually have to unlock endless mode. So we have nighttime, we have day pool, we have night pool, and we have rooftop survival levels to look forward to. Hell yes, team. Yeah. It is going to be a doozy, and as per usual, we are going to try and get a little bit of an advantage out of our defense as fast as possible. I was hoping we could get a twin sunflower a little bit sooner, but you know what? It's okay. We got one now, and we're only at about 40% of progress towards our first flag, where I will shout out our calls to action for the channel. Just a heads up that that is going to happen, guys, but until then, it will not. Yeah. Speaking of the channel, we've been playing a little bit of Descenders, a little bit of Freddy Fish. Freddy Fish is winding down as well, and Descenders is turning into insane stunt-driven challenges, I guess. I don't know. I don't know where Descenders goes. I don't know where Freddy Fish goes. There are 2 like mini games that we can play with Freddy Fish, but they are a complete change to the standard game mechanics, and unless you guys want to see those, I am kind of hesitant. Show them off right away. Our first Gatling P upgrade. If you didn't notice, we did bring along our friends, the Repeater and the upgrade, the Gatling P. I don't think I've used the Gatling P much on this channel so far, and it's interesting that we're gonna show it off during these nighttime levels. But in general, I think it is a great move because it is going to let us, well, allow us really, the ability to get a lot of P's set up in each row, each lane, if you will. And then once we finish out this round, we can actually start to develop this, I guess, more advanced defense strategy more. What I mean is we can start to place down more protective plants. We got our tall nuts, and we can also place torchwoods in front of our Gatling Peas to basically double their already insane damage potential. Guys, we made it to our first flag of our nighttime survival levels. I hope that you guys are enjoying so far. Please consider liking and subscribing. This is our first flag call out of our first level of our hard survival nighttime levels. Guys, the thing about the survival nighttime levels is they are going to pick up. I promise you they will, and when they do, if we are not prepared, we're gonna get slammed. We're gonna get slammed. It's gonna be bad. And it is really important that we at least have a backbone going into the completion of our first survival nighttime flag. We didn't bring Grave Busters this round. Is it going to kill our progress? I don't know. If we can save our Gatling P from these 4 graves once we get to the final flag of this level, I'll feel really good about going into this next wave. Another Gatling P down. Heck yes. We are now able to control these metalhead or bucket head zombies significantly better. At one point in this playthrough, I was calling the bucket heads cone heads, and then it immediately switched to bucket heads as soon as one showed up on screen. So if you caught that mistake, I'm sorry guys, but at this point, it's a little bit of an Easter egg to hunt down. If you haven't seen it, well, go find it. Now you got something to look out for. Hell yes. Turning nighttime levels into daytime levels, basically, with our repeater strategy. Guys, we have to be very, very, very prepared for these nighttime survival levels, because this is hard. This is not standard. I did try to put a good amount of progress into survival before showing it off on the channel, and while I was not able to complete everything up to endless, or well, yeah, I don't know. I guess I forgot. I must have put in a lot of progress a while ago. But since I didn't actually get all the way to endless, you guys get to see me struggle a little bit with these hard levels, because they are hard. They really are. Okay, our first final flag of our survival night playthrough. Here we go. We are looking out at this top lane. Hopefully, we can defend our Gatling P enough to not have to place another one down as this run continues. Guys, we got 6 twin sunflowers, which is fantastic. Unfortunately, this has been revealed. So we're just gonna go with a tall nut for now to protect our Gatling P in our top lane. The rest of our lanes are looking pretty well, and I think what we're gonna do, guys, is lay off on having our sun plants, because we have 4 of them right now, and focus on developing our actual defenses, getting rid of these extra graves with grave busters. And now that we're starting to see shielded zombies with our ladder zombie, our Gatling P is going to start to be less and less effective. Though, if we just stick with our original strategy of adding torchwoods to this madness, I think that we are going to be a-okay. We don't have to worry about any zombies taking out our sun plants, and because of that, all we're gonna bring is our twin sunflower. We don't need anything else for now. Grave Buster. Actually, I'm gonna get 2 Grave Busters here, or maybe should I double up on the tall nut? Yeah, we'll double up on the tall nut. We're gonna go crazy with those. And to throw in a little bit extra spice for our run, we're gonna grab a jalapeno here, a squash here, and ice shroom, doom shroom, hypno shroom. That's it. Let's rock round 2 of our nighttime survival levels. We did not bring any repeaters, and right now I'm sitting here thinking that was a huge mistake. I wish we could repick our plants at this point. We did somewhat abandon our repeater strategy, but the thing is that what we wanted from our first round of night was not necessarily a ton of repeaters, but rather a solid backbone defense to help us progress into these nighttime survival levels. Now, it would have been great to have more Gatlings to put down, but what we're missing with our Gatling Ps, we're going to make up with our double tall nuts. We want to get a defensive line that would scare even the strongest zombie offense that they can throw at us. Now let's do it. Yeah, this is pretty funny, guys. I know, I didn't bring the Gatlings. Is it going to be the mistake that kills our run? I don't know. But for now, I'm kind of okay with just collecting a lot of the sun that we have from our twin sunflower backbone and sitting out the early advantage we got on these nighttime levels with our Gatling Ps. Yeah, going great so far, guys. Starting to spam our tall nuts, and you're gonna see that this is just going to get even more and more ridiculous. I want as many on screen as we can have at the same time. Yeah. We're gonna do it. A Doom Shroom just to protect our Grave Buster and no other reason. And our first flag of our second level of our survival night hard levels Guys, if you're enjoying your watch so far, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. Let's get right into this milestone flag, our second level. This is our second level of our nighttime survival levels, and we have changed course to be basically a defensive juggernaut at this point. We are doing everything in our power to develop our line of tall nuts, no holds barred, guys. No reason to slow down either. We just need to spam these things. And oh, okay, well, that adds a little bit of complexity here. I guess these ladder zombies are actually gonna do their job for once on a nighttime level nonetheless, and put down ladders to climb over our tall nuts. But that's okay. We're just gonna build an even stronger defensive wall here. We're gonna put a grave buster down on our second to last grave. I like protecting them here with our Doom Shroom as well. That is going super well. And hopefully this grave buster can achieve its goal before it gets taken out. We're gonna put another torchwood down here. And this strategy is just going to get a little bit more crazy, guys. Here it is. We are continuing right towards the end, or well, our second flag and final flag of these nighttime survival levels. Guys, I'm not gonna forget the Gatling key next time, I promise. And I also want to see if I can get a torchwood in every lane before we get there. All right, our freebie is going down, but we are okay with that. I could jalapeno this, but if I let our timers tick down a little bit before I deal with our bigger problem. What do I do here? Do I just troll it? Yeah, okay, let's troll it. Okay, goodbye, zombie. You definitely had a shot at taking us out there, right? I don't know. Anyway, here we go. This is our second flag of our second level of our nighttime survival levels. Oh my gosh, is that fair? That seemed unfair. I don't know. To spawn a grave and then to immediately spawn a zombie from it. Craziness. Anyway, we have a torchwood and tall nuts in every single lane, which is fantastic for us. Our defensive wall is looking real nice, guys. But the thing is that it is not over. Now we need to throw Repeater and our Gatling P right back into the mix. We don't need any more twin sunflowers, which is great. But now the question is, how do we develop our defense further? Well, for now, what we're gonna do is spike rocks. There are gargantuars to deal with, and that means that we need explosives to back us up. We're gonna double up on our cherry bombs with our imposter plant, bring along a jalapeno, a squash, a potato mine, a chomper. We're gonna switch the potato mine for our hypno shroom here. I don't know if you can even use a hypno shroom on a gargantuar. Maybe we try it. Anyway, guys, we're good for now. Let's rock. And on to our third. Third level of our nighttime survival levels. It says 4 flags. I guess it's because we have had two flag levels so far, guys. But this, I don't know. Are we on offense or defense now? I don't even know. It looks like we're on offense now. We're just taking it to the zombies as fast as we possibly can. We're going to start to get some of these spike rocks down so we can work on that a little bit longer. Cooldown. But in general, we're just going to spam these pea shooters. Should I be concerned about the gargantuars throwing minions to our back line? I kind of am. I kind of am. But at the same time, I think what we are going to risk with having our back line exposed with just sunflowers, we are going to make back in the ability to get a ton of sun really shortly and hopefully blow up the minions before they become a problem. Another Gatling P ready, and a 1 in 1,000 drop. Guys, we got a diamond, a 1 in 1,000 drop, a rare drop to bless our current survival night hard levels. And our first flag of our third level of survival night hard. Guys, we got 3 Jack in the Boxes coming in. Hopefully we can take them out quick enough. And this is the point where I ask, if you are enjoying your watch so far, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. Hopefully these bombers do not blow up our defensive line of tall nuts. It looks like they're okay. They're okay. And we are too. We are just developing our repeaters further. Oh gosh, guys, it looks like we're doing pretty well so far. But the thing is that because we have our spike rocks in our front column, I don't actually have anywhere free to place some of these explosives. Should I be concerned? I don't know. Once we get some gargantuars, we're gonna have a better idea about whether we need to be concerned or not. Oh no, I need a spike rock, guys. Hold up, jalapeno. There we go. Uh-oh. Oh no, it happened. Guys, it totally happened. Okay, well, the minion is going down. We knew that that was what we were risking with having these 2 rows of twin sunflowers in the very back. Yes. Are we going to survive our minion spam? Oh no, a Gatling pea goes down. And we have to cherry bomb this. Can we save a twin sunflower? I picked the imposter cherry bomb, and it took just long enough to let our defenses down. That was kind of sad, a little tragic, if you ask me. But the thing is, we're getting to the point where we have enough sun to maybe consider transitioning out of having twin sunflowers in our backline. Is that a good idea? I don't know. I think we're just gonna have to figure that out. But that is our second and final flag of our 3rd level, guys. 6 flags complete so far. How do we deal with gargantuars throwing minions? I don't know if we need to. Look at this defensive line, guys. I think we're just safe as is. Do we continue to develop our offense? Actually, yeah. I just think we ditch the sunflowers overall. Do we bother? I don't think we do. Okay, well, let's double up on explosives one more time. I think double jalapeno is definitely the way to go. And we're gonna bring doom shrooms. They're a little destructive. Yeah, we're gonna stick without doom shrooms for now. We don't need them for this defensive line. Anyway, we're looking pretty good with what we got. Is it time? Guys, it's time. We're bringing a tall nut and a walnut just in case. Let's rock onto our 4th level of nighttime hard survival. How do we start? Well, a grave buster sounds great, and a repeater to boot. We're going to refresh our defensive wall here. Unfortunately, we didn't bring spike rocks to upgrade our 2 final spike rocks, but we do have spike weeds, and they're gonna do more than enough here as we probably rip through this 4th level. I can't imagine anything is going to slow us down very much, especially when we can absolutely melt any cone head in our way. And because of these torch heads, or these torch woods, sorry, these repeaters and Gatling peas are doing splash damage. So on top of just being extremely powerful already, we are doing large damage in all of our lanes as we damage any of them, actually. I'm not going to bother getting rid of twin sunflowers until our Gatling pea cooldown is refreshed, if you will. Guys, these Gatling peas are ripping through this level. This is insane. Look at our progress. We're about to hit our 1st flag. Feels like we barely even started. Nighttime survival levels might be going down pretty easy if this is the caliber that things are shooting at. And our 1st flag of our 4th level of nighttime hard survival. Guys, if you are enjoying your watch so far, please consider leaving a like and subscribing and watching our Zombitar get absolutely destroyed. Our heinous party animal. Yeah, he is an eyesore, but he does indicate great progress being made in the level, and so overall when we see our mans, well, that's good news. Gosh, everything's getting ripped up. It doesn't matter if the ladder zombies come in with a ladder or not. I guess things can climb over, but they barely even make it far enough to do so. And there's currently no open spots on our play area, which is nice because when we do actually get to our final flag of the level, if there is no open spots, there's also nowhere for the graves to spawn in. I think that massively benefits us overall. And as we get a little bit more sun here, I am considering more and more removing this back row of twin sunflowers. But the thing is, we need sun, because if we're going to use a bunch of it at any point in this run, and we don't have 2 rows or 2 columns of twin sunflowers, well, we are going to basically be out of luck entirely. It's not like we get any extra sun from the level while it's nighttime, and this is our second and final flag of our nighttime hard survival levels. This is our 4th. Oh my gosh, wait, it does. It just gets rid of one of your plants? That's insane. That's literally diabolical. Oh my gosh, it just sacrifices one. Well, I guess it was good that it sacrificed a defensive plant, because my goodness. I would have been like slightly to mildly worried. It's like a 1-star. Oh, I got the Gatling Pea off. Yes. Guys, going into our 5th nighttime level, and we are staring down a catapult zombie and a dancing zombie. I think it's going to give a little bit of nuance to what we have going on, but I can't imagine it is going to mix up too much. We're going to bring in a repeater Gatling Pea, our spike rock to upgrade things. I think we just go crazy with our explosions. Yet again, if we need to, I mean, gosh. It's just so powerful. Grave Buster, just in case. Cherry Bomb. We're gonna start to move away from our sunflower tactics, because we don't really need the sun anymore. I think that's pretty cool. A pumpkin. Is a pumpkin a good move? I don't know. We're bringing in a tall nut, a ice shroom, just in case, because it's less destructive than the doom shroom. And let's rock on to our 5th nighttime hard survival level. Let's do this. We are waiting down cooldowns, so we can't upgrade any of our Gatling Peas right away. But we could start with a spike rock, and we did. I think it's funny that if you bring the same seeds into a level directly after a level that you've already played, they keep the same cooldown timer, so that's cool. That's great. It's slowing us down a little bit on these Gatling Peas, but I don't know. I mean, we're starting to pump out a lot of damage here, guys. Let's see how fast we can push this first flag down. Oh my gosh. It seems like everything's just melting, and actually these dancing zombies, this is probably the perfect counter strategy to the dancing zombies, because the dancing zombies benefit from making shields around themselves, and if we do splash damage, well, those shields not only are not doing any help, but they are actually doing the opposite. They are hurting the zombies more. And it seems like the dancing zombie can't even make it to our defensive wall. This is our first flag already? Are you kidding me? Okay. Well, guys, if you're enjoying so far, please consider leaving a like and subscribing and watching this wave of zombies absolutely get melted like butter. It's not even... Oh my gosh, I don't even know. Is it even funny at this point? Well, these Gatling guns are definitely starting to be the return on investment that we were hoping for. Should we worry about sun anymore? I don't know. We're spending nothing on, well, nothing at all in general. We're just upgrading Gatling Peas. We don't need to fix our spike rocks. Our spike rocks are actually taking out these catapult zombies before they become any sort of issue. And other than that, well, we don't need any explosions to deal with anything else. Our splash damage is taking care of our dancing zombies like none other, and I think we just kind of coast to this win here, guys. It seems like our 5th level of nighttime hard survival was a little bit less difficult than we had anticipated. Okay, a huge wave of zombies is approaching. This is our final flag of our 5th level of Survival Nighttime Hard. Here we go. Let's see it. Okay, do we even bother putting down anything for this entire defense? I don't know. We're gonna put a tall nut down where our other tall nut got sacrificed, and I'm looking at a cup. Did we just win? Did we just win? Wait a minute, did we just win? We got a diamond. Oh my gosh, wait, did we just win? 10 flags complete? I think we won, guys. I mean, we got to see pretty much the final form of our defense, but my goodness. Okay. Well, anyway, we're gonna keep it short and sweet. That was our hard nighttime survival levels. We are going to just continue with more survival levels after this episode, so hope you like them. If you don't, you have something to look forward to very soon. If you do, well, you have something else to look forward to very, very soon. And guys, this has been Mike Just Join. It has been a pleasure. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed so far, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. And yeah, peace out.